Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Aladdin movie review. The movie came out in May and I've watched it 3 times, so I'm going to tell you my experiences and my thoughts and opinions, and I hope you enjoy this video. So the first time I went to go and see Aladdin, I went with my mum and we went to go and see it in 3D. We tried to go and see it previously before, like around when it just came out, but of course it was packed and all the 2D screenings were taken, they were full, so we had to go and see it in 3D. And it's unfortunate that we saw it in 3D the first time because the glasses that we used, the left lens was dark and the right lens was clear, so it was kind of like watching the movie like this. And of course if you take the glasses off, it's double, so it makes it worse on your eyes, and so we didn't enjoy it as much. However, it was fun. There wasn't many people in the screening that we went to, but it was really fun. It was funny. I enjoyed it, the songs, everything, loved it. And so we decided afterwards that we would watch it again, but in 2D. So the second time I went to go and see the movie, I went with my brother and my dad. It was great because I got to see the beginning part, because I didn't get to see the beginning part in the 3D when I had to go away for the first few minutes, so I didn't get to see it. So the second time I got to see it, I got to enjoy it way more. I loved it so much. I love it's still the original story, but they of course switched some things up which I liked. It was not like Beauty and the Beast where the script was exactly the same as the original, like exactly the same. This one was kind of like a Jungle Book where they changed the story a bit, added more characters and had more humor in it. It was amazing. And then the third time I went to go and see it, watched it with my mum and my brother, and my mum got to see it the second time, again 2D, and I watched it within 5 days apart from each other, so it's actually quite funny. I would say Aladdin is definitely one of my favourite movies that came out this year for sure. I don't think I've ever watched a movie in the cinema 3 times. That says a lot of how much I love the movie. I know I say it a lot in this video, but I love the movie. Now I want to talk about like the actors who played the characters, kind of like the behind the scenes of everything from what I've seen on YouTube and what the actors have said in interviews as well, because it adds more to like why they picked these actors and actresses for the roles and why they switched things up. So I want to get into that. So the guy that played Aladdin, his name's called Mina Masood. He's from Toronto, and he says he's got an Egyptian background.
I grew up in an Egyptian household. We do not have this Rabanzi.
He said that he, grew up loving Aladdin, watched it all the time, and heard that they were doing a casting for Aladdin, so he, auditioned.
We're doing a general casting call that I'm sure a lot of people saw online. I grew up watching it obviously a lot.
It's the same as the person who played Jasmine. The person who played Jasmine, her name is Naomi Scott. She's half white, half Asian. Both of them said that they grew up loving Aladdin.
Oh, I love the original growing up. I think also because it was a movie that me and my brother, loved. It has everything for everyone: adventure, drama. And of course, Princess Jasmine was one of my favourites.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of surreal. I don't think it's really sunk in yet.
And I heard as well that when they put their audition tape and gave it to Disney, that it took 4 months for them to find out that they were casted.
And then we didn't hear anything back after my first tape for quite a while, and I kind of let it go. And then 4 months later, we heard back. I was just confident in the fact that, I was going to give them something that nobody else had in the 4 months.
And that's a long time. So I guess they must have been casting a lot of other people as well, because I'm sure loads of people have probably been wanting to be a part of this production. I don't know who they were before I watched the movie. but afterwards I looked them up and seen what they were about, and they seem like really nice, down to earth people, quite funny.
You can never judge someone by their car or their carpet. If you're feeling the vibes of the overcompensating, right?
Yeah.
I agree with Mina. I'd say give
Yeah.
him a chance. Don't give him the world. Maybe give him a little patch of land or something.
All right.
Who played the genie was Will Smith. When we heard he was playing the genie, a lot of people, not really me, but a lot of people weren't really happy with that, because he has to fill big boots for this genie character, because of, Robin Williams did an amazing job doing the original, which I love. And I saw in an interview with Will, he said that, he was saying that, Robin did such a great job, and it's hard to do something as great as what he had done with the original.
Robin, he really smashed this role. He revolutionized, what you could do in these kinds of movies. So I was listening, and I was like, I just didn't think I wanted to touch it.
Really speaking very highly of Robin, which I liked. And then he said that, I'd rather, since he's, got that Fresh Prince thing about him, he said, I'll make it more kind of like a Fresh Prince style. And he said with the music,
I started playing with the music, and the music is where I found my in to the genie. A Friend Like Me was the first song that I messed with in the studio, and then I found that sort of hip-hop flavor, and I was like, I could just use my sort of Fresh Prince persona and use that, because the genie's been forward and back in time, so you can pull references from anywhere. So I mirrored that, and the hip-hop in was where I saw I could put my own signature while maintaining the nostalgic vibe.
and he also sang in some of the songs as well. And so I think he did an amazing job. Overall, I think they did cast really good people for the roles. At first I was skeptical because I didn't know who Mina and Naomi were, and they didn't look like Aladdin and Jasmine to me, but I loved it since the first time I saw it 3 times, so it was really, really good. With the music side of things, they kept all the songs from the original. Not all of them, but majority of the songs from the original. They did add one new song for Jasmine, which is called Speechless, which I think is beautiful. I wish that was in the original movie, but such a great singer. And then with the other songs that they put in, Will is rapping, he adds some different lines in there. So overall, I would say this movie is a must-see. You should definitely go and watch it, especially if you've seen the original. I would say go and watch it. Not everyone likes the movie, which is fine, their opinion, but I think I do love the original. I think this for me surpasses the original. And tell me what you think about it right in the comment section, what you thought about the movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review, and if you did, please like and comment, subscribe to my channel. I also want to let you know that I have a new YouTube channel called Kira Marie Art that will be featuring all my art, anything art related, like my sketching, painting, reviewing art materials and all sorts of stuff. So if you're into art, please go and support me on that channel. It's Kira Marie Art. I'll put it in the description below, and subscribe to me there, and I'll see you in my next video.